It started this time. It started. I'm a minute early. What now, Josh? What you gonna say, Josh? What are you gonna say? Now I'm thirsty. I like how they perfectly covered the top of the logo. It's definitely not the logo we think it is. Right, man? Right, dude? Right? Okay, so there isn't, this is the Marketplace weekly stream, as you guys know. And, this was not put in the Marketplace today, and nothing that I'm using today came out today. The problem is that nothing notable came today, so there will be weeks like this. But, I grabbed some things that are either on sale or things I've been wanting to pick up, all from the Marketplace. And yeah, we're just gonna check them out. I got 3 different planes. DHC4 thumbnail, yeah. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm just gonna try a few new planes out. Actually, I picked up 3 planes. I picked up the Cessna 195 business liner, the DHC4 Caribou, and the Dornier Do-X or DOX. It's like an amphibious, insane looking thing. Anyway, all 3 of those planes were collaborations with Microsoft. So for me, because I have like premium deluxe, they were only $10 each. So I grabbed the 3 of those. And then I grabbed this scenery, which is one of the Parallel 42 custom scenes. It's like it's a legit airport. It's 56 Whiskey Victor, 56 West Virginia, I think. So 56WV. But this enhances it. I think it's an actual airstrip, not like a custom one. Sometimes Parallel 42, I think they'll make things that it like adds an airstrip that doesn't exist kind of thing. Like super private. But in this case, this is, yeah, their stuff is all incredible. Like I'm a big fan. So I grabbed one of these. I think last time we took a look at the Coyote Retreat one. Cheat River, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, this is Parallel 42. Always looks awesome. I mean, they do a really good job. We got our cooler over here. Don't worry. There's a mixture of beverages in here. Pedo Pilsner. Oh my god. I haven't looked at this yet. I haven't done any research on this area. There's a Pedo Pilsner right here. I would definitely grab that. And there's like a drone flying around. Oh, that's a Parallel 42 t-shirt. Plenty of American flags. Yeah, it's a big campsite. This guy's flying the drone around. Got a campfire going. I'll check what it looks like at night in a second. Probably looks awesome. Should we be concerned that the drinks are chilling in molten aluminum? It's fine. Just try it. Oh, there's actually cars parked down here too. The Juice Goose, of course. Oh, there's a whole tractor. Whoa, it's moving? What the heck? That guy looks like me. Actually, he's got too much blank space on his arms. He needs to put in some more work. What the heck? The tractor's actually moving. I guess he's taking them to their cars? How can we find you? Just go to 56 Whiskey Victor. I think he's... I'm curious if he actually drops them off. I do have... Yeah, I do have many tattoos. Alright, alright. Is he gonna make it? I do have sleeves, yes. It's been a while since I've gotten any work done, but I've been working on my chest for a long time. My stomach, the stomach is the worst thing ever. Save that for last. Kip has sleeves. All right, I guess that's where they get off. He's just showing them this pile of stuff. Hey, check it out. Look at this overgrown area. Oh, there's camping this way. I don't know if there's actually camping this way. I think it's just they're telling people to go park here. There's always like Easter eggs and stuff in these. What is this? Just a canoe there's just a canoe turned over here. 56WV is not coming up on the world map? Really? Oh, really? I thought I looked it up on SkyVector and found it. Looks like these are just the regular houses that are around here. Maybe? Maybe not. Ridgeview Lodge. Good food, great drinks, barbecue, karaoke, and questionable deeds across the bridge. Fat cats, camping, fishing, ATVs welcome, lake stocked year-round. I guess this is custom. Is this like camping that way? Cheat Island. Yeah, I don't know if it's only on my map because I bought it or not. Oh, this bridge is all custom too. I just passed right by this. Cheat River. Okay, looks like he didn't actually drop anyone off. Oh, there is a campsite over here too. You always have to explore these. Like they always cover more territory than I think they did. This guy's on a phone. Classic camping. Using your phone the whole time. 56WV. It is there for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see Josh here. Let's see, anything else over here? Anything shady in the woods? Oh yeah, there's a truck randomly parked over here. Random. Oh, nice rainbow. Good timing. Can Parallel 42 hurry up and offer a one-time lifetime catalog purchase option? Yeah, I would totally do that. Oh, there's somebody cycling over here. Oh no, it's a zip line. What? Awesome. Wow. He's having a good time here all by himself. See anything else this way? Another little campsite over here. Little private area. There's a beer here or something. Oh, it's a Sierra Nevada Torpedo. That's actually a real beer. No pedo porter or pedo pilsner. This is pretty cool. This is the kind of place where, like, what's really cool about these, you guys that use on-air companies, these are the kind of the cool places you could get custom scenery like this and put a base camp here. So when you fly in, it's not just like the middle of nowhere with nothing except your little tent, like for your base camp, but you have other stuff like to look at and use as landmarks. Kind of cool. And here's the drone flying around. We need Pyramid Hefeweizen and Torpedo beer. I'm surprised they have an actual, a real brewery, a real beer brand there. All right, I think that's probably all of it. I'm sure I missed something. Is this stuff custom? No, this probably is not custom. But this is an awesome spot too, like right in this valley here. We got a river next to us. Let's see what airports are around here actually. What is the closest airport to the west? North Central West Virginia. It's our closest major airport. Morgantown. All right, and as far as planes, I'm in this thing. This is the Cessna 195 business liner. This is, again, none of this was released today, but I just went through the store. Sorted by top rated on sale planes. Delta says it'd be so much better what we were doing before. Yeah. Well, yeah, and before, without using like custom scenery, all we had was just the little tent thing that it sets up from On Air Company's custom sim objects. The 195 is an oldie. Yeah, I just looked through based on what was highest, the most highly rated things that are also on sale. So yeah, I think I remember this one when it first came out, but I never pulled the trigger and got it. So picked this one up, and I got the GHC4, and then is it Dornier or Dornier? It's like this crazy, like, it looks like it's got like 6 or 8 engines on it. It's like a Spruce Goose wannabe or something like that. All right, let's play around with this. See if it has checklists. Hey, Deuterino. Alligator says, I was flying in this valley earlier. It's really a scenic route. Nice. Yeah, I thought I'd start doing some research for the VA, see what areas are cool. Oh, the twin otter stick. Yeah, let's look at our camera presets first. So yeah, single engine piston, I guess. It does have a blue knob, so always scary. And oh, the blue knob is reversed. Okay, let me fix that real quick. All right, that's better. Consider Florida. Yeah, I'm down with anywhere. I just want to get some kind of a, at least the majority of people who want to do On Air again, agreeing to where we are. We did Teterboro last time, and it worked out pretty well. But I'd personally like to be somewhere a little more remote. But Teterboro was good because we were flying a lot of CJ4s and stuff at the time. Beware the reverse blue knob. Wait, it's not. Wait, is it actually reversed? Wait, is push? I assume pushes increase. It's not reversed in the plane, right? Okay. Down with anywhere. Yeah, me too. Cheat River's $12. Yeah, no, I bought it for 12. All the 3 planes I bought today were all 10. And I think it's just because I have like deluxe premium. So I don't know if they're on sale for everybody. But the Microsoft Plus planes, like Microsoft collaborating with another developer, they're usually $15, I think, full price, and then $9.99 if you have the deluxe or deluxe premium, I think. You guys educated me on that. I didn't realize it was a deluxe thing. I thought they were all on sale for like the first week or something like that. All right, let's check our camera presets here. Here's number 1. Camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. So it looks like we have no GPS in this. So, you know, if there's no GPS, obviously I'm never going to fly it again. I'm too scared. Joking, of course. Oh, these switches are kind of awesome. Oh, that's so cool. What? It looks like it's like an old cassette player or something. That's pretty rad. This is number 3. Nice access to the starter. Wayne's World, yep. Camera 1, camera 2. Here's number 4, camera 4. Camera 3, camera 4. Camera 5, fuel selector. Both on, beautiful. That's one thing I love about Cessna is there's like almost always a both option. And then over here we have outside air temperature gauge, nice. Well, oh, you can pull it out. I guess is this doubling as a vent? Doubling as getting some outside air in, it looks like. We'll see if that makes sound when we're in flight. All right, then it looks like it's back to number 1. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, 6. This is 7 and 8. Let's see if those are different than the glance. This is glance left and glance right. They're a little different. 8 looks kind of out the back a little. And then, yeah, that's all of them. Nice. An 8-track. Which looks better, camera 1 or camera 2? Camera 1 or 2? Oh yeah, now we're at the eye doctor. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2, you're blind. All right, let's check the checklist again. It looks like they have up until, okay, we got before, we have starting engine, before takeoff, after takeoff, before landing, and shut down. So that's a good breadth of checklists. Test and set the brakes. All right, we'll do that. Tested and setted. Parking brake button works.
Brakes. Test and set. Fuel selector.
Both on. Beautiful. Oh, heater, fuel shut off.
Switch.
Master switch. So, I think it wants both of these on.
On. Alternator. On. Fuel on board.
Zoolander
Check.
poses. All right, fuel on board. Let's max this thing out just to fly it to its limit. Whoops. Does it show a dog? I'm gonna guess it doesn't, but we have to check. Sad. Do the doors open? Oh, nice. Hey, the window's open. Is that an ashtray right there? That is a mega ashtray. And do we hear anything if we do this? Not yet. That definitely works, though. Where are the door handles in this? Is that a door handle right there? I like almost can't tell where the door is. Right there. Okay, I think there's just one. Yeah, it's just on the right side here, it looks like. So that's the door handle, or this. I don't know. Either way, neither one works. Neither. Oh, wait. What? What did I just open? Oh, cool. Okay, you can open the cargo. How did I hit that? You just click the back seat and that opens the cargo. It's this whole hotspot here. Let's shimmy to the back real quick if we can. Oh, there we go. Are these just for air? It looks like these are for air. Those would be some crazy lights. All right. Anyway, let's continue. Starting engine.
Parking brake.
We're at 56 West
Mixture.
Virginia.
Rich.
All right, mixture rich, done.
Cold, in.
Carb is
Prop
off.
RPM
Carb heat off.
lever.
Minimum RPM.
Min RPM.
That's a new one. Normally
Throttle.
it's max. Throttle 1/2 inch.
Open 1/2 inch. Prime.
Prime as required. Up to 3 strokes, none if the engine is warm. All right, we'll do 3 then.
As required. Magneto/start switch. Start position, then both. Starter. On. Oil pressure. Check.
I mean, the engine looks
Prop
cool.
RPM lever.
Or I guess it's the cowling. Those were lovely old airplanes. Dude, this thing looks so cool. These have really good reviews, by the way. All 3 of the ones I got today that are Microsoft collabs. This is Microsoft and Carenado. 4.7 out of 5 stars. The DHC4 is Microsoft and Orbex. 4.5 stars. And then the Dornier one, 4.7 as well. Microsoft and Oliver Moser. All right, max RPM.
Max RPM. Avionics master switch. On.
All right, checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist.
Throttle.
Looks like we got maybe a run up here. Adjust 1500 RPM.
Adjust 1500 RPM. Magnetos.
All right, dropped about 50. And we're back. Just auto-complete that.
50 RPM max different. Prop RPM lever.
Check prop RPM lever. Move it through the complete range and return it to high RPM.
Check. Flight controls. Free and correct. Elevator trim.
Oh, the elevator trim? Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird how it's gonna move as your... the trim wheel and the rudder trim wheel, all the trim wheels will like move around as you're using the elevator. Interesting. All right, is there a little marker on this guy? It looks pretty far nose up. Do we turn it to neutral? If that's even neutral. Set for cruise. Just keep moving it until it says that we're at the right spot. Oh, it says tick item. I'm just gonna leave it near, I don't know. Let's leave it near the A. That sounds good.
Carburetor.
Oh yeah, who's riding the quad? Is that Delta? Delta usually gives us a little stunt show at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it is. Looks really good. Yeah, this thing looks great. Carb heat as required. What was it? Number 7? No, 6. Outside air temperature is 45? 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
As required.
So we'll leave it off. Mixture rich. Okay, checked.
Prop RPM lever.
We are already at max RPM.
Throttle.
Throttle full.
Full.
Throttle must be fully pushed. So that's just before takeoff. I think that's like the actual takeoff checklist. So for throttle 2000, so after we take off, we bring the throttle back to 2000 RPM, climb out at 110 miles per hour. So I guess this is in miles per hour. Yep, another miles per hour gauge. And then before landing, both rich, max RPM, carb heat, 90 to a 110 for approach. Okay. And it didn't say anything about flaps. Where is our... Where are our flaps? Does this have? It must have flaps. Where's the flaps control? We got pitot heat, instrument light, beacon. Beacon should have been on. Whoops. These two don't do anything, I guess. Oh, right here. Wait, are these flaps? Wait, that's our flap? It just got a down button? It's just up or down? Oh, they're underneath. What the? That is so weird. Okay. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's new. You can hide stuff in there. That's like extra cargo, extra storage. Okay, so flaps, we just have a button here. Then there's a nav, landing. Let's see what switches work here. So pitot heat switch works. Fuel boost pump switch works on my Bravo. I don't think we have any ice protection. Landing light switch works. There is no taxi light, so we just have nav and no strobe, but we have a beacon light over here. And we have instrument light. I assume that's... Yeah, it looks like the gauges are lighting up with instrument light. Okay, cool. Let's turn our transponder on. Let's... I'm going to find somewhere to fly to. Looks really good. Oh, until it jams your flap. Split flaps? Oh, that's what they're called, is split flaps? Yeah, I've never seen those before. That's really unique. That's cool. All right, let's find a quick freelance route. Something close. I don't want to fly too far. We got a couple other planes to try tonight. Search for freelance jobs for my aircraft. Oh, it says we're at WV19. WV19? Or did you guys find us... Did you guys get here with What is it, 56? Or did you get here with 56 WV? Or yeah, for some reason, On Air Company thinks it's West Virginia 19, Whiskey Victor 19. All right, let's find pay per mile. This is only 36. That's not quite far enough. Let's do. This one looks good. 63 miles, 2 passengers. Oh no, it's 2 legs. Let's filter for 1 leg. 56 WV was right. That's so. I don't know why Runman can't find it. Are you typing it in the departure field on the world map, Runman? You are. That's so weird. Is there a base camp already there? I don't know if there is, and I think it has to be within is it 1 mile or 3 miles of any other base camp? There is a radius that the base camps have to be separated at, but I haven't checked if there's a base camp here yet. That is a good that's a good question though to figure out before we commit to anything. Yeah, we got to see if there can be a base camp. Let's see. This one's cargo, 47 miles. Yeah, we'll just do this one. 47 miles, 109 pounds of cargo to 2 Golf 9er. 2G9. All right, so to WV, this says WV19, Moore Field. .56 WV, yeah, .56 WV shows up in Sky Vector. So I got that open here, and yeah, it shows up Cheat River Island. So this doesn't know about the add-on or anything like that. And then we're going to 2 Golf 9er, Somerset County. All right, looks like we have a VOR here. We don't have GPS in this thing at all, right? I didn't see any switches. I don't know if there's a switch to change the avionics, but it looks like we might need to use VOR for our navigation here. COM 1. Yeah, we just got a simple, just this traditional, we just have a COM 1 and a nav 1, just one radio. Oh no, this is a COM 2 right here. So we have a COM 2, but we have no nav 2. I don't think I've seen this either, where we have a unit like that doesn't have a navigation radio. So we just have one CDI and then our traditional 6-pack. And we got a fuel flow little computer here. That's neat. So I assume this syncs automatically, it looks like. Yeah, because remaining, it's got 80 gallons. Is that how much we filled up with? Yeah, about 80 gallons. 80.6. Okay. So this is set automatically. We don't have to do anything with that. Soul says, I see where you're at. Whenever I try to start there, it starts you in the sky flying. That's so weird. It should only do that if you like click the map randomly in any area. You can set a departure at any custom point on the map. 3G5 is the closest. That's so weird. How are a bunch of us able to load in here, but some people aren't? I wonder. Dude, this is such a pretty spot. I like it. All right, let's just look at our VOR here. So we're gonna have to do some lovely VOR navigation. Luckily, there's a VOR right up here. The Johnstown or Johnston VOR 113.0. Let's put in that as our second. 1130 as our backup, and then our current one, we're going to use this guy. We're just going to go to a radial off this one, the Morgantown VOR 111.6. There we go, 1116. Let's see if it wakes up here. Yep, we got it already. And there's no Victor Airway between these two, so we could take the long route. We could go up here, touch the very edge of this TFR that's up here, and then go east. No, that's weird. I think we're just going to fly off this random radial. 058 is the... This is the magnetic heading, except I don't know if SkyVector takes into account the magnetic variation of the VOR. I don't think it does. I think this is just based on the world's magnetic declination, where we are in the world. So what I could do is look up the Morgantown VOR. MGW. And pilotnav.com comes up with variation of 05 west. So 05 west, I'm going to look this up because I forget. I never do this manually. So if it says, oh yeah, you add if it's west, subtract if you're east. So I guess we can, you know, west is best, right? So west is positive plus we add, and east is the other thing. East is negative. Okay, so it's west, what did I say, west 5. So west 5, so we add it to whatever we had over on SkyVector. So 058 becomes 063. So we'll dial in a outbound course as 063 right up here. Look at this, we're doing VOR navigation. What are we doing? 063. That's 060123, right around there. And then once we take off based on this, so we're to the south down here, we're going to want to pretty much take off and just fly directly north to intercept that. So we're just going to set our... Oh, we have no heading indicator. Whoops. I should fix that. I'm going to hit D like Delta to fix that, or we could have done it with our compass. So we have no heading indicator. So we're just going to fly north when we take off. And there's no north, south, east, west. There's only numbers on this, so we got a 0 to use. So we're going to fly 0 when we take off. Assuming I get this thing in the air. We'll see how it goes. So sweet, you can drive across the custom bridge. Oh, you want to cross in the Juice? Are you still over there in the Juice Goose? Or is the bridge over here? So this is an actual working bridge. Good to know. I remember running into, when we did the Juice Goose during the USA, Cross the USA tour, I fell through that super long bridge that looked legit. It completely faked me out. Always lovely when that happens. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to intercept that radial, and then all we need to know after that is, oh, do we have DME in this? Wait, we don't have DME. Oh no. And we only have one nav. So let's see. Basically, we'll fly outbound. So 50 nautical miles. So we figure out our ground speed. I mean, we can just do it based on time. The other thing we can do is just fly mostly east and we'll pick up the radial off this VOR. So basically need to, if I do something like, let's see, let's set this as our destination. Can I do that? Okay, so 036. So we basically want to, we don't have DME, that's the problem. Oh man, how do we find this without, let me double check. There's no DME in here, right? This is the problem I was having, the MU2, and I was like, please add DME. I've never, DME, yeah, we don't have like an actual mile readout for DME, right? There's no distance readout for DME. Well, I thought this was going to be fun, but now I don't know that it's technically possible unless we could use VOR. We can just do it visually, look for landmarks, but that'll be pretty hard. We could just switch over to the World VFR map and look for landmarks. So we have a river here. So when we're flying outbound on this radial, we know when we'll pass this river. Then we have some railroad tracks, it looks like, going up this direction, and then another little tiny lake here. And it's right after this lake. I might cheat and use my VFR map. I mean, we would just take our iPad with us, you know? Anyway. All right, let's take off, fly to the north. We'll intercept this radio, and then we'll figure it out from there. I just realized this thing is a tail dragger, so everything nice I said about it, I take back. This thing is horrible. Tail draggers are the worst. All right, let's see if I can move this. Dude, they're even driving the ATVs around. That's awesome. Josh is getting a head start. Josh is in the Cirrus instead of the Vision Jet. What's going on? Do it like they did in the 60s. They use their iPads. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Just use the iPad like they did back in the day. The visibility here is great. There, we'll just do this. Is this supposed to be the runway? Or is the grass supposed to be the runway? I don't know. What is that? There's just a bucket there. Is that the end of runway marker? I think that's the end of runway marker. And let me check the speeds again. I think we had our rotation speed up here in the checklist. Just says throttle full. Oh yeah, just climb at 110. All right, well we'll just see when she picks up off the ground, I guess. All right, fuel pump is on. Uh-oh. Is the nose gonna come down? Oh man, it's pulling really hard to the right. Oh no. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh no. Oh no. I had a crash damage on. What is going on? All right. This thing does not have much power at all. That's a fail. That's good times. Okay, so we were near the end of the runway by the time the nose pitched down. Let me try that again. Let me turn off crash damage just to save us time. It just happened. I mean, we were pretty heavy, but I mean, we still have a good 500 or 600 pounds of payload available. Maybe full tanks wasn't a good idea. Yep. All right, let's try this again. Just put her anywhere. I was getting a little worried going down the runway. This is taking a while for the tail to come up. I'm gonna hold the brakes this time. We had our flaps down as well. Maybe a little better with the engine being at full power first. We are barely getting off the ground. We're going right into the hill. Yeah, I think I can't take full fuel. Oh my god. We're just running on the trees. This is fine. We could be taking off the wrong direction too. Oh, wait, there's a windsock there, isn't there? I didn't look at the windsock either. I think maybe we might have been taking, I mean, that looked like the right direction to take off based on the terrain, of course. But the wind doesn't seem to be very helpful in that direction. All right, we're up. It counts, right? We're just totally fine. I have to retune that VOR, but we're going to head north once I can gain a little altitude. At least we have trim in this. There's no autopilot, no GPS, one nav radio, no DME. We'll be all right, I think. Yeah, I think much less fuel, and maybe we were taking off with a tailwind. Forward on the yoke into the trees. We were picking between stalling or potentially touching the trees with our landing gear. One nav radio. Yeah, no DME. Yep. I mean, this thing's really pretty, though. I like it. Yeah, the dog is going nuts. She hasn't been barking all day. She literally she gets active at night. She's just sleeping all day, being super cute and perfect. I hit the stream button, and then bam. Dog action. See, this is why I just need to do this during the day. And then instead of a regular job, and then problem solved. All right, whoops, just blew past north. A little more to the right here. All right, I was supposed to pull the RPMs back just a little bit into the green there. All right, we're at 160 miles per hour. Not knots. A little bumpy. All right, I'm gonna look up that VOR info again. Doing that in the background. First one's Morgantown, 1116, and we did a 063. 1116 063. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna fly this direction until we intercept the needle. So there's 6, we're flying north. We can fly a little more. Like this direction towards it, like a 020. Either way, we'll intercept it. Just matters how shallow of interception we want. Your dog prefers to hold cat hours. Yeah, it's great. It's great work-wise when she's quiet during the day. You know, when we're in meetings and stuff like that, working from home, and then. But if it's a stream night, get ready. Oh, you want me to identify it? All right, we can identify it. Morse is dash 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 dot dot dash dash. It spells the identifier code. Blah blah nav 1. There we go. Dash dash. Dash dash dot. Dot dash dash. Yep, that's it. M G W. I guess long is an M. Dash dash is M, I guess. I should start learning Morse code. Just memorize them. That would be pretty cool. All right, that's all set. Identified. You're welcome, Southern. Good call out. Good call out. You're right. You're right. So once we intercept that, if we just hold that radial, we'll eventually get to the airport. And then we could flip back and forth and try to find the cross radial. That's just tricky when we only have one CDI. Ideally, we would have another nav radio. We would tune in the other radial from the other VOR, and then once both needles were centered, we'd be over the airport. Or sorry, when this needle was centered and then the second needle became centered, we would be about over the airport. But we don't have that, so we're just gonna fly outbound on this one. And then I could swap back and forth, but the hard part is I can't change the OBS knob as quickly as changing the frequency. But the other one we're going to up here is Johnstown 113.0. So I'll put that in on backup. We've been climbing for a while, and we're like 6,000 feet. Bring it down a little bit. All right, who's with me? Jeff in the 208. Josh is under us in the Cirrus. Evil Pop-Tart again. Oh, Evil Pop-Tart. I don't think I know the numbers at the end of your name, but if you want to tell me on Discord, I can turn your name blue. It's just, you know, it's what everybody wants, right? It's a high value thing. It's actually really nice, like whenever I'm flying off stream, and if you guys use that plugin as well, the reason why it's so awesome, putting your friends' names or just people you know, putting your names into it is whenever you're flying randomly throughout the world and you see everybody's multiplayer nameplate, tons of strangers, you'll see the ones that are in a different color and know that you've added them to the list, which is pretty awesome. So you just notice, like, you know, your friends pop out. Pop-Tart's in the DA62 with a pink livery. I'm sure it's not pink, it's just he's... So many livery pack liveries are bugged. When he gets close, it'll look good. Zagerman also in the Grand Caravan. Bunch of 208s. Raccoon, what are you in? Yours is, once again, has no code on it. Ghoul's in the 172. Just Me's in a 208 as well. All right, try to hold a north heading. Don't know the winds. I mean, luckily we have at least we have one radio we can use, one navigation aid we can use. The Skymaster 2. I think the needle's actually moving in, seeing a little bit of action. I think. No autopilot, though. You hate to see it. I don't know the performance tables on this. I feel like it's usually common to match. I don't know what we set at which altitude in this, but I feel like normally you could at least match the upper bounds of the RPM with the manifold pressure. So around 22 or so. I could probably pull this back a little bit like this. You can test by rolling the OBS knob. Oh yeah, to see which radial. Yep. Yeah, we can turn it to see how far away we are. Oh, I'm turning it the wrong way. We would go this way because we're to the east, right? There we go. Yeah, so we're around the 090. So we got about 20-ish, 25 radials to go. Gonna earn some... Oh, I didn't even start the flight. Alright, well... The whole point of flying out here was to earn a little bit of money. I had to restart my on-air company because I had such little amount of money left that I couldn't even start the VA, so I had to delete it and start over. I think it's like the third time I've done that. It's almost too easy to like have enough things that are just draining your money in on-air company that you end up going bankrupt. And there's no like declare bankruptcy option. That should be something they add because it's not fun to like delete and restart it. This thing looks so good though. Bringing up the VFR map. Not for me, but in case somebody's trying to join in. West Virginia 29 is the closest. Reminds you of the Beaver. Oh, like kind of how the front is? Yeah. I think the DHC-4 is going to be fun. We're going to do the DHC-4 next. Probably do another short flight like this in that one. And then we'll do the Dornier. It's like this giant, like, amphibious... It looks like a spruce goose, like, cousin or something. It looks silly, so I wanted to mix it up. We got one slower plane, one turboprop. I think the DHC-4 is a turboprop, isn't it? I believe it is. In either case, it's a bigger plane, and then we have the gigantic, kind of silly plane to play with. All right, let's check this radial again. Oh yeah, we're getting very close. All right, we're about 9 radials away. 6, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna start. Actually, we already turned a little bit thanks to wind. We're already at around a 030. Pretty much where we want to be. All right, radial's coming in. And then we just need to fly 063 and compensate for wind. Follow that for a while. Get the Atlanta going real quick. 56 West Virginia. Wait, that's the wrong airport. Oh, 2 Golf Niner. Sorry, I'm in my browser right now. This is fine. Flew past the radial. Multitasking. New flight. All right. Oh yeah, it's not in the database, is it? It's not in the Volanta database. Wait, neither is 2 Golf 9. Wait, is that right? 2 Golf Niner, 56 West Virginia, 2 Golf Niner. 56 WV. Nope. 2G9. Okay, I have to put a K in front of it, which is wrong, but I'll do it anyway. I'll get back on track. Sorry, I'm doing Volanta in the background. Everything's fine. There's the river that I saw earlier on the VFR map. So what was the other airport name that it said it was? So 56 West Virginia is not in, it called it West Virginia 19. Yeah, which is wrong. That's Moore Field. All right, there we go. We're almost halfway there already. All right, let me get back onto that radial. It's gonna get less and less accurate the further we go out. We could try to find, yeah, we could try to find the other airport using the other VOR. We don't have DME, but I mean, it'll still work to follow a radial until we find the airport. So we could do that on roughly the 036, so that'd be a 216. 216 off Johnstown. This is going to be really hard to find without GPS, or without DME especially. Alright, gotta fly to the left of 060, so more towards 030, gonna get on track. Oh, we're icing. We're gonna get down and fly as low as we can. No ice on the wings yet, but we got it on the windshield. Not great, Bob. Thought it was like 40 something degrees. Oh yeah, we're down to 38. 30, 35. Oh, that's a nice forward camera too. This is up on the hat, gives us this forward view. Pretty nice. Mike says modern winters are too much for this 1940s bird. I love the way this thing looks. God, this is another one where it's like, if it just had DME, it would be so much more useful. Like, I feel like that's the first thing you would add into this to make it a plane that's easier to navigate, is DME. Looks like there's a little, is that a little airport over there? No, just a farm. This is the spot where everything starts looking like an airport. What's up, Mark? Did I make a tutorial on DME? I've used it in VOR tutorials before. I think the last main VOR tutorial I did, I mean, most of my tutorials are pretty old at this point, but I did like a full flight VOR tutorial and used, yeah, relied heavily on DME for that, doing all the changeover points and stuff like that. But I mean, DME is just giving you the distance from your current navigation aid. So it's a, and a GPS will also give you DME distance if you're tuned into a radio-based navigation aid, like a VOR or an ILS that has DME. Or I guess technically a VORTAC. Either a VOR DME, a VORTAC, or an ILS with DME. But yeah, without it, it makes navigating more difficult because you have to look for landmarks, or really you have to use cross radials. In this plane, it's a little difficult because we only have one CDI, so we can only monitor one radial at a time from a VOR. So we're tracking one outbound towards our destination airport. But what I need to do is find out when we're going to hit another radial off another VOR. And when I hit that, then I'll know that we're at the intersection of those two radials. But with only one nav radio and one CDI, it makes it challenging. We would have to flip to the other frequency and then change the selected radial here with OBS. All right, we're going to turn on to course now. So yeah, it's a bit more challenging. So if I need to look up the magnetic variation on the other one as well, though, potentially. Let's see. Yeah, this is east, south, 1020. It is 8. It's about 212 looks to be the radial. So 212 radial, we're on the other side though, so we would do 032. So what I would need to do is change this, keep my current heading, and now change this to 032. Oh, are we at it right now? We might already be at the airport. All right, cheating time. Did we just fly over it? Oh, it's right up here. Oh, wait, did I do my... Hold on. 036, 216. We're pretty close. Yeah, it's just right up here to our left. I think, is this the, it's either here or over here. Anyway, without DME, it's very difficult. Like, we would have to look at landmarks. We'd have to accurately track the cross radial. So if I go back to the other one and change it to 063. Sorry, my girlfriend is she's going on a trip, and she's I'll be here with the dog for like 5 days or so, and she got like new toys for the dog. So she says she's like armed me. She's left me with supplies, new toys to distract the puppy with. Why aren't I using Navigraph? VFR map mode. Oh, just to try to not cheat. If we're gonna pretend like, yeah, I was trying to rely just on the capabilities of the plane, but it is really, really hard for me when there's no DME. DME is the precision that, that's why I'm glad they updated the MU2, the Mitsubishi MU2, to have it. But yeah, I could just pull it up on the side. We could definitely just pull up the VFR map here, well, which is what I did. And it's right here to our left. Right in front of us. Is that the field right there? We didn't really look up too much. This isn't a very serious flight. I'm just trying this plane out. Just trying some new planes from the marketplace that I haven't bought yet. Pilotage, Dead Reckoning. Yeah. I've never done those really, like pilotage maybe if I know the area, but I've never done it in a random area of the world that I don't know. It's really difficult. Actually, is it Dull Geek? One Dull Geek? He was in our chat for a bit. He has a new video out doing, practicing pilotage. I was watching his video earlier today. I was like, man, I should learn how to do that at some point. There is a turbine right below us here. Look at the wind. The wind is still insane here as well. This probably, the winds were not very helpful for our takeoff in this thing earlier. Is that it to our left? Everything looks like a runway when you're looking to land. I'm just gonna fly over it. Might be here and here somewhere. Oh, is it right below me? I think it's this right below me. I mean, this looks like a runway. Maybe not. It's still showing one up here. Dude, that totally looks like a runway, doesn't it? Look at the way it's like carved out there. No, it's further this way. Right here maybe, or closer. Oh, is it this? It's actually a hard surface? Yeah, asphalt, okay. Oh, the wind is insane right now. Hard surface, yeah. I should do it. It's fun to do. Try to pick an area with a lot of landmarks. Yeah, VFR map. Yep, for sure. Yeah. I love doing VOR navigation. I would probably love pilotage. It's so hard to recognize things sometimes, though, in the sim. Like, if you're not close enough, you can't see the detail. So, yeah, it can be really hard. Like, that's totally, like, the next level of navigation is being able to do pilotage. What's up, Captain Russia? Winds off. The wind seems pretty insane. This is the back camera reset to the back, so we get a strong wind coming from this way. So we probably want to land over here. There's the windsock. Yeah, the other runway is a little more preferable. It's wavering a little bit, but definitely pointing towards this way. All right, we'll just do a circuit around then. We're gonna go into the upwind. So we got 7, so what, that's 2.5. Delta says 2.5 as a 6-knot headwind, 19-knot crosswind. Oh, soft runway 3.2 as a 20-knot headwind. Soft runway 3.2. Oh, right here. There we go. I guess it's just this section right here, maybe? But it would be from the way we came in. Oh, let's keep it interesting and do a crazy crosswind. Looks like 7 is probably the worst between 7 and 2.5, so I'll do 2.5. Tri-pilotage 500 AGL, no GPS. Watch the map, ground, paper map, and to think fast. I don't think I'm capable of that. No, no way. Yeah, that sounds very difficult. Landing 3.2 feels like a demolition derby. I'm just gonna go all the way around the circuit. I'm in the crosswind. I should have turned right way before we got to the airport, but that's something I still need to figure out, is how to properly fly this pattern. If we're basically, I wanted to overfly the airport so we could look at the windsock, and if I'm landing on the hard surface runway, then in its left traffic, I need to do like a full circuit around basically. But I don't think you don't normally fly into the crosswind like this, right? Like that's a danger to the departing traffic. Like maybe you do it over the threshold of the runway on the departure end of the runway, but I need to figure out that pattern. I remember talking about this like several streams back when I was like, how do I fly this? Winds I gave you are from the nearest tower to airport, not here. I'm just gonna take the paved runway where the windsock was pointing to. We'll see how that works out. I mean, either way, I'm doomed because it's a tail dragger. What are we flying? We are in the Cessna 195 business liner. So this is a Thursday stream, so every Thursday I grab a few things from the marketplace and try them out that I've never used before. And there wasn't too much new today. Normally I'd buy whatever's new and try things out and risk buying a couple things. It's really fun when there are like no reviews. So generally that's what we do on Thursdays. But yeah, today there wasn't really anything notable new. There was one jet, but like a fighter jet. I don't really fly those, but so I just grabbed a few older things that were on sale in the marketplace. So this is the first one, the Cessna business liner. It's pretty cool. I just wish I had DME. Like, it has a nav radio and a CDI, which is great, but without DME, it can be really challenging to precisely navigate for me. What's the XF11? What's that? Yeah, we're all iced up. No de-icing on this guy. I don't even think there's a defroster, is there? We got a cabin vent, and I had the carb heat on a bit. Pass on the middle. Pass on the middle. Yeah, you're supposed to fly over, what, plus 500 feet above traffic pattern elevation. Between 500, you add like 500 to 1,000 feet, right, when you overfly an airport. Pass in the middle, return to traffic. So we came from over here. I overflew the field this way. And then I basically turned left, assuming it's left traffic. I turned left and I basically joined the crosswind. Or I joined the upwind. And then the crosswind. And then the downwind. This is a super extended downwind I did, but... let's see you come up from north. Yeah, at least 500 feet up. Yeah, up to 1,000 feet. So yeah, 1,500 AGL to 2,000 AGL, I think, is normal for overflying. Then you try to intercept the pattern if left or right. But the weird thing is, it feels weird to be in the crosswind, right? Because normally, like, somebody's doing touch and goes, they take off, they turn left, and then they're in the downwind, like, pretty much immediately. You just make that left-hand U-turn. You're not interfering with traffic, but if you're in the upwind and then you go crosswind, aren't you putting the departure traffic at risk? Fly over and out, come back around into the downwind on the 45. So you're supposed to get away from the airport then. I think the rules vary too, like between Europe and the United States as well. Like I was looking this up one time and I saw some, am I out of fuel or something? Oh, there we go. Think we're okay? Oh my god, the wind is absolutely insane. I think I'm just gonna put the flaps up. There's just so much wind. It's like putting us at risk of stalling. Oh no, this is my nightmare. It's in a tail dragger. This is horrible. Look at this thing shaking. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at the windsock. The windsock is fully erect. Okay, it's getting a little better. Oh, ground, save me. Oh my god. Dude. I can't get on the ground. I've been idle this whole time. Butter. No. Dude, the wind is ridiculous. Milked it. Dude. This is the worst wind ever. Oh my god. Should have went for the soft one. Crabbed it. Should have went for the soft one. That was so bad. It's the worst day of flying ever. When he made you a pilot for Ryanair, frosted the cake. Technically crash. Oh yeah, that's definitely not. I'm not walking away from that. Not because I'm injured, but because of embarrassment. That was a yogurt. Yogurt. Wait, is it yogurt between? Is it yogurt worse than milk? Does it go milk, yogurt, butter? Tail number 2. They call it a tail dragger, not a wing dragger. Dude, I could not control that thing. I was crabbed like 45 degrees. Well, I made the conscious decision to fly in the most horrible wind conditions, so. Dude, is that the DHC-4? Is that what I'm about to pull out of the hangar? Yogurt is made from curdled milk. Oh my god, we might need yogurt. Yeah, I agree. Delta's making excellent points right now. Don't feel bad landing a tail dragger, big wind. Yeah, no, I chose the runway. It was the better runway, I think. But the best runway would have definitely been the soft one. Look at this windsock. I mean, it's 15-ish or more knots. It's 15 fully presenting itself. It is 15 knots, right? 3 knots per segment. We're at 2 Golf Niner. 2 Golf Niner. Somerset. Actually, it says Somerset on it. All right, I'm going to switch planes now. We're going to try another plane out from the marketplace. So that was me horribly flying the Cessna 195 business liner. Microsoft Carenado collaboration. So yeah, we're gonna do, you have to drop the K when, if it's got letters and numbers, just Volanta and, both Volanta and SimBrief do this. They incorrectly make like a fake ICAO code for the airport, which doesn't actually exist. So in the United States, there are airports with 3 and 4. They have numbers and letters, like 2 letters, 2 numbers, or 1 letter and 2 numbers. And those are not ICAO codes. And what happens with the 3-character ones, like 2 Golf Niner, is that both Volanta and SimBrief put a K in front of it, but that makes it an invalid identifier. So we are at 2 Golf Niner, 2G9, and I can't strip that K out of it from Volanta, unfortunately. Anyway, 2 Golf Niner. We're on USA West. And Thursday streams, all I do is I grab stuff from the marketplace and try it out that I've never used before. Usually I'm grabbing the new stuff, but there's not really anything new that came out. That there was like 1 military jet and that's it. It's picking runway 25. So I guess I picked the right runway as the best I could, maybe. We're gonna have to get rid of this song. This song is not good. Goodbye. It's gone. Ooh. Okay, now I got the DHC for Caribou, de Havilland Caribou. Never touched this before. This is Microsoft and Orbex. Caribou's a good one. Sweet. Does it have GPS? Does it have DME? I'm happy as long as... I think my minimum requirements are 2 nav radios, 2 CDIs, and DME. Like, I don't need GPS at all. It's fine with me. I like doing VOR nav, but it's so difficult without DME. Or I guess my minimum would be 2 nav radios and 2 CDIs. I don't actually need DME. If I don't have 2 CDIs, then I want DME. So yeah, I want either 1 CDI with DME or 2 CDIs and 2 nav radios. Just because I want to be able to do cross radial navigation. Oh my god, I'm never going to get this started. Holy crap. What have I done? 2 Golf 9. 2 Golf 9 is the airport. We don't know where we're going just yet. Or we'll put in LAX for now. Good luck. Yeah, this is, holy crap. Oh, those don't travel very far. Oh, this locks them, doesn't it? Oh, it does, yeah. It's like a gust lock on the ATR kind of thing. Look at me, guys. I got split throttle now. That means absolutely nothing, but I have it. All right, that's our prop and our mixture. This might be a checklist scenario here. Let's go through the cameras, look around this thing first. Is this only a pitch indicator? No, it's an attitude indicator. Okay, that is super old school looking. Good luck. Control Alt E. It's just Control E, right? Piston makes it harder. Dude, this thing is crazy. Okay, I am totally out of my element, Donnie. I assume that's the parking brake. Yeah, okay, that's the parking brake. Just hit Control E. Don't look up. Master start, vent doors. Oil. This is just labeled oil. These props look very... They don't look as massive as I thought they would. Aren't they kind of like... Are those... I mean, they're really long, but they're kind of small looking at the same time. Control 2. Okay, Control 3. So we got the double-handed gauges here, manifold pressure, RPMs, oil pressure, and fuel pressure. We have our CHTs here, oil temp here. I guess vacuum, carb air. Carb air. And then this is we have like our engine information system here, basically. Boost pumps on or off, low pressure alerts. De-icing, nice. Pitot is on. Let me turn those off. Oh, we got boots as well. Nice. Inboard, outboard, and tail. So I guess here. Back here. Oh my god, it's got like... This is so different than anything I've ever flown. We don't need no stinking oil. You need to bind doors to Flow Pro. Oh, can you open the doors, but you can't do it without Flow Pro? We got our V speeds here for our flaps, it looks like. Yeah, 0 to 15, 20, 30, and 40. Cargo door speed. Where's the cargo door button? Maybe I'll find that. Landing lights, taxi light. Taxi button works. Landing, yep. Landing and taxi switch works. Very important. Landing gear up and down is up here. What the heck? Interesting. And then ignition. Carb heat for left and right. Carb air. Okay, those are not in operation. And those are our flaps up there? That is so crazy. Okay. Then we have our mixture, prop, and throttle, of course, landing lights, aileron trim, ignition is here. Okay. This is crazy. You guys have flown this thing before? I mean, one of you showed up in it. Someone else besides me has it. The air show trick for this plane was to land on the nose wheel and wheelbarrow down the runway. You have to master it before the end of the stream. Wheelbarrow on the nose wheel. Oh, because it's so far forward? So you do a stoppie in this thing. This is crazy. Okay, I think those are all the oh, nope, not all the cameras. Okay, cabin heat, ventilation, cockpit heat. Oh, this is... Oh, air control, pull to close. Cabin air. Are these the engine starters? Master switch and starters? Wait, are these starters just for the heaters? Heating start procedure? Yeah, these are just for heating. This is... Yeah, this is insane. Oh, there's fastened seatbelts. Oh, this is cargo doors. There we go. Probably need a power before we can open them. Wait, cargo doors. Do I have to use these? Open. Open ramp. Open cargo. Oh, it is working. Nice. Dude. Oh my god. So the ramp is separate then? This is the ramp, open, off, close. Okay, that's just the bottom part, and then the cargo door is the top part. All right. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I close one faster than the other. Maybe it messes up if you do them in the wrong order. Please don't break the plane. Okay, looks like they're independent. I mean that I can probably close them in either order. Okay, fasten seatbelts, no smoking. Wait, ramp down? I guess the ramp extends then, huh? Okay, so you have to change cargo doors to on before these will work. This is kind of your master. Then these will work. I didn't do this one. Looks like I can like extend the ramp maybe. Is it gonna like unfold? Oh, it looks like it unfolds, like flips this way, right? So I probably have to open the cargo door again. Sorry, I want to see this. Is this gonna flip over? Does anyone know how to get other people's plane models to not look like airliners? Unfortunately, you can go the advanced route, which is using model matching mods that try their best to replace things with things that you have in your hangar. I don't know. I guess that maybe that ramp doesn't open. This says ramp down. I don't know why it keeps moving my camera back here. Yeah, I don't think... This doesn't seem to do anything. 15-degree position. Anyway, I'm just sitting here playing with the ramps. Alright, we'll get those closed again, and then I'll actually try to start this thing. See if there are any checklists. If there are no checklists, then it might... Oh, yeah, there are a lot of checklists. Find somewhere to fly to. Yeah, this just stops them completely. Oh, does this? Wait. Oh, nice. We can monitor from right here. Oh my god, this thing is insane. Well, at least our trim wheel is in a somewhat decent spot. Okay, now I can turn these to off. Cargo doors off. Guard those. All right, let's see how long this checklist takes.
Set.
It'd be nice to see a good C-130. Spend a bit of time in them, damn. Globe Master. All right, Magneto's on.
On. Mixture. Cutoff. Prop RPM levers. Max RPM. Throttle. 1 centimeter. Landing gear.
Okay,
Down.
gears down on my Bravo. All right, that's all good.
Propeller area.
Definitely clear. Nobody here.
Battery switch. On. Master start switch.
I love the evaluation mode when it works.
DC generators.
DC generators.
On. Navigation lights.
Whoops. Down here.
Beacon.
It says nav and GPS. What GPS? Okay, beacon on.
On. Fuel boost right.
Normal.
Normal.
Let's do both of them.
Start switch. Right. Prime switch. Right. Mixture. Rich.
I don't have this split on mine, so we're just
Throttle engine
putting
two.
them both to set for 800 RPM. I don't know what that means. Move to achieve 800 RPM. I guess I have to move the guard, this like gust lock guard type thing out of the way. Maybe. Is this a bug? What do you mean move to achieve 800 RPM before we've even started it? Before we've even started it? Okay, I kind of set it back where it was.
Oil pressure.
All right, hopefully it works. We'll see. We have no oil pressure. Did it miss a step? Check that oil pressure's in the green sector. We have 0. Do we need to hit a switch over here for oil? The oil switch. Wait, start is not on right anymore. Okay, there we go. So maybe I didn't need this
Prime
switch.
switch. Off.
I think I just was too slow doing it. Fuel boost right off.
Fuel boost left. Normal.
Okay, nice. We have one engine going.
Left.
Left, prime left.
Prime switch. Left.
Yep, pressure.
Mixture. Rich.
Mixture's already rich.
Throttle engine 1.
Oh, that's why it said set 800 RPM because it started already. I don't even notice that it started. I didn't notice that the engine even started, and then the oil pressure didn't go up though. Anyway, it's up there, so we're good. So we just need to get it to 800 RPM. It's almost idle. Okay, the 10, 9, 8 should be right there, right?
Set for 800 RPM.
Okay, it accepted that.
pressure.
Oil pressure in the
Check.
green. Okay, cool.
Prime switch.
It has ILS. I don't know yet. You saw
Off.
something I haven't seen yet. Prime
Fuel
switch
boost
off.
left.
All right, fuel boost back to off.
Off. Flaps.
Flaps up.
Up.
They are up. HG says I have this airplane. It's definitely a Control E airplane for me. Yeah, I'm most of the time, like when I check these out, I don't end up flying them much more after, but I just love trying everything out. It's just fun. You guys can see me mess everything up. It's very humbling. Every time I hop on a new plane, I'm like, I know nothing. So is the left... Okay, the right engine is on. I thought I saw a discrepancy over here somewhere in the gauges. I guess it's okay. Okay, everything looks fine, right? Green and the oil pressure. We have our CHTs are the same. Oil temps in the green. And then, yeah, RPMs and manifold pressure are both the same. All right, set radios. Oh, there is GPS down here. What? We do have a... there's a 430 down here. That is so random. Is there a good camera for the 430, though? Camera 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 8, 9. Amount of cameras. There's even more. Okay, this is definitely... Whoops. Sorry, bumped the mic. This is definitely a turn, and we just need to set a custom camera for this one. There, Control Alt 1. Okay, now we got Alt 1. Okay, there we go. So you can use GPS in this. Amazing. So over here we can hit this button to turn on GPS, I guess. Change it from nav, radio nav source to GPS nav source. I am not going to know how to... Let's see. What do we have for instruments here, though? Okay, we have a CDI here. We'll see if it auto sets the course. I think it... I mean, hopefully it will. Wait, this one still says nav, though. Oh, right here. GPS, VOR 1 and 2. Free or slave. Okay, so we can do GPS and slave, so it should set the course for us automatically. And ILS 1 over here. ILS 1 and 2 and nav. We have a radio altimeter. So right now I'm going to assume this is going to be... It says nav, but... Oh, is this setting our course right here? Okay, we do have a heading bug. That's for the course card. VOR and ADF. Interesting. So this still says nav. I don't know if this is off the GPS. So we'll program something in and just see if it changes. Are we gonna be able to take off from this runway? Hope so. Or let's find somewhere to fly. 120 miles. I can always use time acceleration. 14 passengers. All right, we're going to KBWI. Is that Baltimore? It is Baltimore. All right, we'll see if we make it there. And then it's telling me to bring 464 pounds and 14 passengers. Baltimore's only 120 miles. We'll give ourselves enough fuel for 400-ish. So 4,000 pounds we can take. All right. That thing will take off from almost anywhere. Lands on a postage stamp in real life. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'm going to prove you wrong. All right, I have to turn crash detection on for on-air company to work. Oh, see you, Delta. All right, crash damage has to be on. All right, set radios, check gust lock, unlock. We already did that. That's right here. And then flight controls, altimeter setting. I'll just hit B on my keyboard. We have a run up before takeoff, gust lock, trim for takeoff. All right, we're gonna start tracking.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
All right, let's get a route to BWI. All right, I'm going to program this in real quick. See how the GPS does. All right, starting at 2 Golf Niner. G. There we go. And we're going to Baltimore. En route, we got Keyer, K-E-Y-E-R. To type really slower, it just like glitches out. All right, Keyer, then Victor 44. Can't enter a Victor airway here, so I'm gonna have to add some en route waypoints. Looks like we got Mumsy. M-U-M-S-Y. Northeast USA. Then we cross over the Martinsburg VOR. That's Mike Romeo Bravo. Uh-oh, the sim's freezing. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please? Please? Oh, we're good. Whew. If I was on beta, I think it would have crashed. All right, Mike Romeo Bravo. Northeast USA. Nice. Then we got Woolly, W-O-O-L-Y. That's our last one. My sim has gas. Yeah, it was stuttering for a bit there. All right, Kaiser, Mumsy, Mike Romeo Bravo, Woolly, and then Baltimore. Might not even do the whole flight. We'll see how it goes. All right, parking brake off. Taxi light on, strobe on. Now let's see if it moves. All right, that's good. Yeah, this thing is crazy. Okay. I know I keep saying that. This is I don't fly this stuff, so it's fun. Let's pretend like we know what we're doing. Gust lock. I already did
Gust
that.
lock.
It's unlocked.
Unlocked.
Trim set for takeoff.
Trims.
Takeoff range. Wow, a lot of nose down trim for takeoff. There we go. Isn't that the takeoff range? Okay, it wants more maybe? Shouldn't it be between those two? Here? I think it should be right there. Oh, it's not
Set for
automatic. There we go.
takeoff. Flight instruments.
Flight instruments. Let's see. Oh, is this our course? Is this our GPS course right here? Pointing at like 158 or so. Is that our first course down here? 169. Right, that's not pointing at 169, is it? Is that 15 or 16? 15, right? Oh, that is, okay. Why is it pointing at, it's pointing at 155, but our course is 169. I synced our gyro. The card is synced. I'll hit D. It's a little weird. Why is it off by so much? All right, we'll see how it goes, I guess. So if I turn off slave, I can change it, right? Oh wait, where do I change it? Oh, down here. This one. This is where it's slave to. This is confusing. But this also changed. Just take out the K, Captain Russia. Remove the K. It's something Volanta does that's incorrect. They assume that every airport in the US starts with a K, and it's not true. It's just 2 Golf 9. I can't tell if you're trolling me, because I think you asked at least 3 times which airport. Yeah, just two Golf 9. 2 Golf 9. Yeah, I'm not sure what the on route. Let me change this. If I change this to Mumsy, direct Mumsy. Let me see if this changed. It did. So this is just off a bit. All right, we're gonna activate the leg to Kaiser though. Okay, flight instruments. I'll just say they're set.
Flaps.
Okay, it says set for takeoff. I don't know what that means. There's 15. Isn't there, is there any indication of what takeoff is?
Set for takeoff.
Okay, I guess it's 20 degrees.
Fuel boost left.
Fuel boost to normal.
Normal. Fuel boost right. Normal. Fuel quantity. Check.
That was set by On Air
Landing
Company.
light. On. Pitot heat. On check working.
It was cold out. We'll
Takeoff
do pitot heat anyway.
Complete.
All right, normal takeoff, release brakes, max power. There we go. No speeds whatsoever. Flaps up, climb power set. I wish it would just say what the climb power was. Oh, here we go. Oh, if we click, we see it. Okay. Meto power? Meto? Climb power 35, 22, 50. 42, 25, 50. It's probably just max. Is that max takeoff power? I've never heard Meto either. Auto feather off? All right, we'll figure that out once we take off finally. Once it's been an hour? Does it feel heavy at the move? It moves pretty fast. Wait, is that the runway right in front of us? It is. All right, this will be just fine, everyone. Just sit back and relax. This thing is just a beast. FX Society is also in the DHC4. Oh, maximum, Mr. Droppler says maximum except takeoff, highest power maintained continuous. Oh, it's basically MCT. Maximum except takeoff. Mito was like boost mode in the day. It had something to do with water injection into the engine. Yeah, I've never seen Meto before. Vertical stabilizer is definitely compensating for something. The props, the girth of the props make up for it though. The props don't look too impressive themselves. Oh, look at the like pitch on them. How they're like tilted forward. They're like facing downward almost. Alright, I don't have much trust in the GPS capabilities of this thing, but we're just gonna go with it. Alright, we have an insane crosswind from the right, so get ready to crash on takeoff. We have like a 15 knot crosswind. Nice DC3. What's with all the liveries being so hot pink right now? It's kind of crazy. Alright, I got a right ailerons in here into the wind. I don't know that it's going to do us any good. I am almost max left rudder right now. Right ailerons. Okay, yeah, this thing takes off really quickly. I probably could have pulled back way earlier. Look at this crab. We're going straight right now. This is us going straight. Everything's fine. One of you guys is in the army livery. Nice. This thing is this thing is so cool. The wind is making it really fun right now. Wait, where is our airspeed indicator? I see our vertical speed indicator right here, our altimeter. Is this our airspeed? Is that 100 knots right there? Dude, that thing is... It just says 1. Okay, I probably want to pull these things back into the green. Just gonna pull them back into the green arc for now. This thing sounds awesome too. Brave Kip, I would never try to fly that thing. I'm just here to embarrass myself. That's pretty much what Thursdays are for. And what other days do I do? On Saturdays are also for the Tuesdays. It feels like a boat now that it's up though. Like, I'm not touching anything right now. I feel like nothing can shake this thing. Like, my hand is completely off the controls right now. Okay, it's starting a little bit of a roll to the left. But it takes a massive amount. Oh yeah, I should unhide the yoke here. It's taking kind of a lot of input to get it moving. All right, let's turn to, it looks like we turned to the east. We'll see if this thing is, if this heading indicator is slave to the GPS correctly. It seemed to be like 10 degrees off or so from on the course. So supposedly around this direction. Let's try to level this thing out. It's really cool. I think this is awesome. I feel like such a newbie flying this, but I have no clue what I'm doing. It definitely feels very boat-like. Giving it a lot of nose down trim right now. Just trying to get our vertical speed zeroed out. There we go. It's pretty good. I mean, it feels pretty stable. I got a little bit of a right roll, but I think we have aileron trim up top, right? Right here. That's the indicator. Where's the actual trim itself? Is it down near? Nose up and nose down. Yeah, this is so. Oh, I'm going the exact opposite direction. So we need to turn more. Okay, I'm looking at the butt end of the needle here. Let's turn it all the way around. New York 701 Flyers in the DHC-42. Are you in the Army livery? I think there's 3 of us. FX, New York, and me. I think are all in the DHC-4. All right, I'm turning it all the way around here, 180. Yeah, it's got the more of like the arrowhead on it instead of the straight line. I mean, it's pretty cool that they put the 430 in it. I feel like things like that'll make it more likely people will fly it. Like, just you have the option of using it. It's just nice to have the option. I know it might not be like historically accurate or anything like that, but, and you wouldn't find them in this plane normally, but I mean, if it's gonna motivate somebody or make it a little easier for them to fly it, like for me, like using GPS right now, just to take the workload down a bit, it's pretty nice. Yeah, so we have this little heading indicator right here, and then something down here when I hit slave on and off, this changes. But I'm not sure how to use this thing. And this is set to GPS, so if I turn it off GPS, like this one's affecting here, so I guess nav1 and GPS work there. All right, we got some icing again. We do have some anti-icing in this. I saw it in the middle. Windscreen heater, wiper, heater, can't use that. Wing and tail is on. Oh, those are lights, sorry. Where is the anti-ice? Pretty sure I saw anti-icing stuff. These are lights. Is it in the middle? Well, it's probably like right in front of me if I'm missing it. Oxygen supply. This is pressurized. Landing lights, ignition. We have carb heat. That's good. Below the boosters. Oh, right here. There we go. De-icing. Prop. Oh, we have auto? Okay, it's either manual or auto. Tail, fast, slow, and boots. I don't know if we have icing yet. There might not be any windshield de-icing then. But we do have options for the boots if we see anything we don't like out there on the wing. Okay, not quite on course, but I'm not sure if any of the CDI is actually coupled to this, though. They show us the course, but I don't think I see any needles deflected. Yeah, so this is not. ILS 1 and 2. Oh, GPS. There we go. Okay. I think. So we just have to manually dial in our course, I guess. Uh, 169. So supposedly the course is off to our right. So I'm not sure what it's showing on that first like heading indicator here. What this is pointing at, because when I turn off GPS, it moves a little bit, but we're not on course. It's interesting it's showing a from flag as well. There wasn't a hidden autopilot down here, was there? Anywhere? Hello? We get a cap, or not a, yeah, we get like a cap 140 here. I wonder if it might have like some crazy custom mode. Like, doesn't the DHC, or sorry, the DC3 has some cool like old school autopilot? It's kind of just like a wing level kind of autopilot. Let's see how the wings are looking. They don't look really icy. All right, is that course coming in or not? Oh, it's just always deflected. Okay, so this is not... This doesn't seem to be working with GPS, right? Or it's just, it's slaved and turning the CDI does nothing. That could be a possibility, I guess. What's my airspeed? It's a little after 1. 100 and... What is this? So there's 200, I think. 150? Yeah, there's the 50 marked right there. Looks like about 150 knots. Celestial navigation. Just curious to see if that CDI needle comes in or not, because it is set to GPS mode. Turn it more to the south a little bit. Looks like I can leave the manifold pressure a little higher. Just pull out props back into the green. Binary speed 0 or 1. Is that needle coming in? It is. I think it is coming in. Yeah, ever so slightly. Okay. So this is slave to the GPS, to our current leg then. Just, yeah, in CDI, you can turn it, but it's not going to do anything. It's just automatically setting our desired track based on the GPS. Okay, cool. I still don't know what this is showing, though. This is... It must be pointing directly to the station like an ADF needle. So the course is to our right still. We're not on course. If we aim here, we're going to go directly to the station, I'm guessing. So we're basically getting an ADF needle, but it's pointing to our GPS waypoint. Yeah, okay, yeah, the needle's coming in pretty good now. Lots of turbulence. We don't feel a thing. We're good. Come on, try to hit us with some turbulence. We dare you. All right, I am max on manifold pressure. Throttles are maxed out right now. We're at 165-ish, 162. Let's see what our ground speed's at. Ground speed 178. All right, now the needle is in, so we'll turn to aim at the needle. So now that this is in, we're just going to turn directly to keep this one centered, because, yeah, this is just pointing at the station, it seems like. And in this case, our station's a GPS waypoint. It's pointing to the fix. It's pretty cool. No, my vertical speed is like all over the place. Flying the Foot Locker? What, the shorts? You guys calling the shorts the Foot Locker? Like the shoebox? Oh, there we got some turbulence there. There's some sort of updraft or something from the terrain. Something. I didn't look at my checklist, but I think we're good. Climb power. Oh, auto feather. Where's that?
Auto feather. Off.
I guess it's off.
Position lights landing and taxi lights. As required.
Yeah, those are all on.
Cargo compartment and engines.
Cargo compartment? Check. Cruise. Oh, fuel boost off, left and right. Okay. Oh yeah, we crossed a waypoint, so I need to turn to the right, get back onto course. I guess it's kind of useful. Like, I know the direction direct to the point, and I know it's to the north of there, so I can just, or sorry, this is not accurate. I know it's to the right of that, so I can just aim to the right of the needle until this gets centered, and then aim back at the needle. So it's basically like decoupling our what we would normally see on an HSI with one line pointed directly towards our waypoint that we want to get on, and then the CDI here representing our course. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess it's so weird. I never thought about it that way. Like whenever I think of an HSI, I just think of like the DG, like the heading indicator part of it, and the course. But I never think of the two portions of the course line, which is one is pointed, the part that's broken is our CDI needle basically, and the part that is not broken is essentially like an ADF. It's just pointing directly at the waypoint. So we're getting the like split experience here where that's not combined into an HSI, but we're getting this like ADF style needle that I'm not used to seeing. It's kind of cool. All right, we're on our way to Kyre. Oh, we didn't pass a waypoint, did we? I forget if Kyre was our first waypoint or not. Now we're coming up to Mumsy. And once we get to Mumsy, we're gonna make a left turn. Looks like about 70, 80 degree left turn. Oh, the plane. You're calling this plane the Foot Locker? Check our distance here. All right, 4.6 miles. This thing is kind of cool. I know nothing about it, but it's kind of cool. Is this aileron? Oh, that's rudder trim. Where is aileron trim? That's a gear. Yeah, rudder trim's kind of above our head. Rudder pedal adjusts. Okay, the hydraulic stuff is just automatic, I guess. We did have pressurization. Wait, can I use this? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can just turn the oxygen supply on. Okay. Oxygen regulator pressure. So, yeah, not a pressurized cabin, I assume, but it's going to supply oxygen. Yeah, oxygen clip hose right here for our masks. And panel lighting. Adam says, are you using the key binding to zoom in? I do use the keys pretty often. Like, usually once I've memorized them, I use them more often. So I'll hit control 1, you know, control 2. But since I'm flying this for the first time, what I'm using is the hat. If you have a four direction hat on your thumb. So I'm just hitting down twice. And then once you hit down twice, you can hit right and left to cycle between the presets like this. So I'm just hitting right, right, right. And then left will go back through the different instrument. So it's basically going through what is control 1 through 9. What's cool though is like it can have some extra ones. Like this is control 9, but there's no control 10 shortcut. Oh wait, there is a control 0. Oh, control 0, okay. Okay, but this one, for example, this would be 11. So control 0 gets me here, and if I hit right on my hat, it's going to this last one. And now back to the first one. So there's like an additional one I can get to by using the hat. Oh, your sim crashed? No. Are you on the beta, Raccoon? Because I was flying an on-air flight last night in the Vision Jet. It was like a 3-hour flight I was just leaving on in the background. And, sorry about the dog. And, and I crashed, so I just uninstalled the beta last night. All right, I missed our turn, so we need to turn to the left. Yeah, hitting down twice. You can also hit up. So I don't know if it's the default, but for me, in the neutral position like this, if I hit left, I get glance left. Right is glance right. And then if you hit up on the hat, that'll take you usually to like a seating forward position, like for landing. If you hit down, it'll take you down a little bit to look at the instruments. But if you hit down a second time from here, that takes you to instrument preset number 1. And then from there, you can page through using left and right. And then I made it so when I push my hat, you can't push all hats, but if you can push your hat in like a button, you could set that to like reset to the pilot like default position. So I use that all the time. Wherever I am, I can just push it in and bring myself back there. Now, it looks like I have to hit up again, actually. It brought me to here for some reason instead of here. But yeah, just play around with your hat in all different directions and see what it gets you. What's up? What's up, Cows Go Moo? Just watched the 435 video. Nice. It's an oldie. Some of those old videos I'm kind of embarrassed by because I was just learning stuff myself. Which plane? This is the de Havilland DHC-4. It's called the Caribou? I just got it from the Marketplace just to try it out. So, yeah, this is the DHC-4 Caribou. On Thursday streams, like today, every week on Thursday, I go through the Marketplace and buy 2, 3, 4 things from the Marketplace and just try them out. Today, though, there wasn't a lot new on the Marketplace. There was only, there was like one fighter jet that I wasn't really interested in. So I just got the Caribou, and I got the Caribou. I got the Cessna 195 business liner. That was pretty cool. It's like a vintage looking Cessna. And then the last one I have, what are we? We're 2 hours in right now. We'll see how long this flight takes. The last one I got was the Dornier DOX. It's like this weird amphibious plane. Looks kind of like the Spruce Goose. So that could be pretty fun. Probably end with that. See if we can make it to Richmond here. Should kind of look at how much time we have left in this. Maybe it's too long of a route. We have like 70 miles or so. We might be a little bit too long of a route. I'd be okay with just finding somewhere nearby and landing it. I'll give it another like 15 minutes. We'll see where we are then. I need to turn to the right to get back on route. I'm pretty close. We got the needle centered here. So because we're using GPS and this has like a slave mode you can turn on down here, with this button, it'll read your course information from the GPS, and then you can use this and this to keep the needle centered. So, I mean, I just literally figured this out like 10 minutes ago. So this needle, this is basically like if you fly with a glass cockpit or you fly with a digital HSI, or just any HSI, I guess. The HSI, this is, I guess it's more like a digital version of one. Anyway, this is basically acting like an ADF. It's pointing to the station or to the waypoint directly. This is our course. So I need to fly to the right of that that direct waypoint line to get onto course and then center this again. So it's almost like the straight part of an HSI course needle and the broken part of an HSI course needle. But instead of being in one instrument, these two combined would be an HSI. So we're just going this direction, slightly right of the arrow to get back on course. This would be the broken part coming to the middle. Now we turn back left to get this back at the top. But I literally just figured that out. I was like, I get it now. So used to seeing like a full HSI instrument. KSB, what's it? SBM? Is that KSBM? Is that Yosemite? Is that Meadows Field? Is that KSBM? Every so often things reset. Oh, they reset your unplugged things. Oh, Cyber said anyone else getting their keyboard keys all remapped? Yes. What I had to do, Cyber, was, so for some reason it kept choosing the short keyboard preset for me, which is accurate because I am actually on a 75% keyboard, so no numeric keypad. What I had to do was, all of my keys, however, were based off a full keyboard, and I rebound some things that were by default on the numpad. So what I did was I went back to the full keyboard, the default preset, which is a full keyboard assumption, like with the numpad, and then I duplicated that, saved it as a new one, and then rebound my things. I couldn't get past it constantly changing to the short keyboard preset, so I just kind of had to redo it. Thankfully, I mostly used defaults. The only things I had to rebind are things that are normally on a numeric keypad that I don't have. So I just rebound those, and now we're good. Oh, it's your local airport. Oh, Sheboygan. Is Sheboygan in the... Is that in the Midwest? Sheboygan? Is that in, like, Wisconsin or Minnesota? I'm probably wrong again. For a second, I was like, I recognize that airport code, and I was wrong. Not just you. Yeah, it started with the update. Wisconsin, okay. Yeah, it started with the update, Cyber, unfortunately. And I don't know if they addressed it yet, but I saw comments about it on the Microsoft Flight Sim forum from people running into it. And yeah, I ran into it as well. This thing's pretty fun to fly, actually. I wish it had an autopilot, of course, because I'm a loser and I want an autopilot and everything. I don't think it has an autopilot. What happens if I hit autopilot master? And then hit nav mode. Nothing. Sometimes you'll be able to hit buttons like autopilot shortcuts and they'll work, but not this plane. Is there a good lake or something close to Wisconsin that we could fly to with the next plane I have? I could fly out of that if there's like the next plane is like amphibious, so I want to fly it into the water somewhere. I guess we could go to the Great Lakes. Grew up 30 minutes from Oshkosh. Nice. Living so close to Oshkosh, is everybody there into aviation? Just because it's such an iconic airport. Seaplane port? Oh, I think it does, right? I don't know if I've flown to Oshkosh. Maybe once in the sim. Yeah, we're gonna do one more flight to check out that Dornier or Dornier DOX, another Microsoft collab plane. Runman says, I hear you explain all this analog? Do you mean like all the like the steam gauge instruments? Sounds like algebra. All right, I think we're crossing the waypoint, so the needles, see, watch the needles flipping around because we're passing the waypoint. Now it's changing to the next waypoint. Looks like we're pretty much heading in the same direction though. Yeah, the course is pretty much the same. Oh, a little left. All right, now it updated again, maybe? To the left. Exactly how I feel. Are you guys talking about the instruments? I'm throwing out too many acronyms, like HSI maybe. The HSI is just like, if you use the G1000, it's just a combination of a heading indicator and a CDI. So like exactly what we're seeing here, like these two instruments. So if you picture this instrument with this line in the middle of it that breaks to the left or right, that would be a CDI. But in this plane, because we don't have that more modern instrument, we have to use the CDI and the heading indicator. And thankfully the heading indicator it's connected to the GPS. So it's setting these courses for us automatically. Like this does nothing. We don't set the course, it's just set automatically through the GPS. But all I have to do is just keep this needle centered. And every time I cross a waypoint, this is pointing at the waypoint itself. This is representing if we're on the course to that waypoint we want to be on. If we're on the pink line or not, basically. So if we look here, like if I zoom in, pretty far. See the pink line is to my left. So that pink line is this line right here. So we're almost right on it. And then this arrowhead right here is pointing directly to the waypoint we're going to. So we can always just keep this centered to go directly to it, but that doesn't mean we're on the highway or the magenta line. We could be way off the magenta line coming in from any direction. So this is almost like using an ADF, which is automatic direction finder. That's like pre-VOR. All it would do is point at the radio station, the beacon that you tuned it to, and just say, it's over there. It didn't give you an ability to have a course, like a specific course you're flying, like a highway, basically. Oh, VOR, DME, and so on, yeah. You had to learn DME and ILS. Oh, and DCS, but not to this extent. Yeah, so, I mean, they're all just different types, like an NDB, non-directional beacon, that's like the predecessor to a VOR. So they're both radio-based, like VHF-based radio signal. You dial into a radio frequency, tune the radio frequency, and your instrument shows you where the beacon is. This is just interesting because we're using GPS in a plane that it has instruments not set up to be using GPS really, but it's kind of like retrofitted. Like it's giving us this slave button here. Actually, this one is, I don't actually know what this one's doing, but these buttons where we're switching from radio nav sources to GPS. So when I hit those, you see these needles move and this needle move. So now it's reading our waypoint information and our desired course to that waypoint. It's bringing that information in and using it here on these instruments. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's unique. Like it took me a while to figure out what was going on because I'm not used to seeing kind of an ADF needle pointing at a GPS waypoint is so weird, but that's basically what a modern HSI does on like the G1000. When you're on the ground, like this would be pointing at the direction that your next GPS waypoint is, and this line would be also there broken to one side telling you where the course is. It's just cool. I don't know. It's neat. History, evolution, technology. What other words can be thrown out here? Milk, butter, yogurt. I like the idea of yogurt. So I know Delta's not here anymore, but we're talking about like, so buttered is a landing term when you do a really good landing or greasing it, but butter. So we're talking about, well, what's worse than butter? Okay, well, before it's butter, it's milk. So, okay, you can milk a landing. It's like pretty bad landing. It's not quite butter, it's milk. It hasn't been churned into butter yet. I guess technically it's cream, but that would be kind of even grosser to say than milk. Milking a landing, I don't know. So then earlier on the stream today, Delta said, how about yogurt? Like in between milk and butter. Like milk gone bad, curdled milk, yogurt. I wonder what that emote would look like though. Yeah, curdle a landing, so yogurt might be good. I kind of think yogurt's funny, but I don't know that we would distinguish, like the emote we have for butter is like a stick of butter with wheels on it landing on a runway. So then the person that made those, her name is Sushi. She makes all the emotes and stuff. Cottage cheese, yeah. And then, so she's making one where it's a carton of milk with like milk flowing out of the nozzle, like out of the opening in the carton is like open and milk is pouring out while it's landing on the runway. She sent me a sketch of that today. And then yogurt, like, what would it be? Like a yogurt with like a little single serving yogurt with like the tinfoil, like the aluminum peeled back off the top or something, like dripping like purple yogurt or blue yogurt out. I don't know. It might work. It's the same number of letters as butter, and that works in the emote just fine. Just say a crap poop landing. Yeah, that's true. It just says shit, and it just has an associated color with it. Gogurt. What's up, Adam? Adam says a long time back I would fly around the CN Tower. What's the CN Tower? Tune the ADF to an AM station, watch baseball? Wait, what? I'm so lost. It sounds awesome, but I have no idea what you're talking about. CN Tower? Where's the CN Tower? Tune the ADF to an AM station and watch baseball? Local Toronto lore. Gogurt tube squirting out onto a runway. Soul says, Love, Death, and Robots has an episode where yogurt takes over the world. I don't think I've ever seen that. You know, not having an autopilot makes it really difficult to look at other people's planes, too. I think this might be the best I can do right now to see FX, who's also in the DHC4. The dog. Dog is going nuts. All right, what are we at? We're almost at the 2.5 hour mark. Can we finish this flight? I don't think we're that far. Oh yeah, we're getting pretty close. Yeah, we can totally finish this. I'm gonna look up Baltimore over here and Atlanta on the side. Looks like winds are calm at Baltimore. We got a 10,000 foot runway we can pick from, 5,000 foot. So we're coming in from the west, so I guess maybe runway 10 is pretty good then. Let's see what we can do with procedures here. If should at least give us some lateral navigation. Oh yeah, there is an ILS for 10. Let's see how this goes. We're just gonna activate it. All right, direct. It says ILS over here, so we might get some our CDI. Seems like it'll get. We'll have to check how to tune it in, but it seems like we might get the glide slope shown here on this needle right here. All right, I changed to direct to, so we loaded in the ILS for runway 10 at Baltimore. I'm going direct column, then jeans, and then runway 10. And so we activated the ILS approach. So let me take a look at that. ILS for 10. I'm just pulling it up over, I'm just pulling the chart up on Navigraph on the side. I know you guys can't see it. All right, so the localizer for Baltimore, 109.7. So let's get that down here. Hopefully this, oh, it's got it in there already. All right, VLOC 109.7, 109.7. And then final approach course is 105. So we're just gonna dial this into 105 before we get there. 105 right there. Probably right there. One more? One of those two. So then when we get closer, I assume I can just switch this over to nav and this will take over and we should get ILS. This is ILS 1 here. And then we have a radar altimeter, radar/radio altimeter over here for our minimums. All right, but for now we just need to still follow this needle off course a little bit. It's pretty fun. Like I'm already feeling a little more comfortable in this. Like I don't know anything about the performance, like the power settings and all that in this. Flap speeds I think are they up above? Oh, we have finals checks. That's cool. We have all the checks here physically in the plane. Flap settings. Operating speeds all up here. I thought I saw the flap settings somewhere else. Short field approach speed, flaps 40 degrees. It's cool. This is a cool plane. Runway 10 seems right. Yeah, it's good for our direction of travel, and it's the longest runway, and it looks like it's calm there at Baltimore. It says 0 knots, and then there's also an ILS available there, so clearly they use this runway. Yeah, final approach course is 105, and the localizer frequency is 109, 109.7. 109.7. And then final approach fix altitude is going to be 1,500 feet. So before then, we'll want to be down to 2,500 feet. I'm going to hit B to update my altimeter. Let's get our map up. Yep, we're coming up to column. So we want to get down to 2,500 feet. Let's pull our power back. Down to 2,500 by the time we get to column. And then after column, we descend to 1,500. And that's where we'll pick up the glide slope for runway 10. Oh man, I should have, you know what, I shouldn't have, I want to use say intentions right now for ATC, but I got enough going on in my brain trying to learn this plane a little bit. Oh, Cow says, I watched your GNS 430, 530 vid. Oh, it didn't work for you. Turns out I was trying to fly flight plan direct from your user location to your user location. You mean like a custom waypoint from the world map or something like that? All right, we're at 5,500 feet, descending 2,500 feet, and then finally we'll get to 1,500 feet, and we'll see how this ILS works. Just need to remember once we're at towards the final approach fix, we're going to switch over. Actually, once we get to the initial approach fix, we're going to change our GPS source here to our to use our nav radio instead. So we'll use the localizer in the ILS and just line up those needles. You had the arrival and departure. Oh, both set as the same airport. I wish the 530 could get like a little software upgrade. Like, it's pretty good, but I wish it could support like airways. Airways are really nice. In the G1000, you can insert an entire airway. Just brings all the waypoints along for you, which is great. But yeah, in the 530 and the 430, you have to program into every waypoint. Sorry, I haven't been switching to the outside camera too much. You thought you had to input your starting airport first. Yeah, I usually always start with in all GPS computers, I put my departure airport first and then my arrival airport second. And then I put all of the points along the way. It's kind of like order of importance. And then if you're doing a departure or an arrival procedure, if you picture the route just written out completely in text, like start to finish in one long string of waypoints and stuff, basically I start at the ends and work my way in. So I always do departure airport, then arrival airport. Then if I had an instrument departure procedure, I program that in on the left side of the route. then back to the right side of the route. If you have an arrival, put the arrival in. Because once you do those, there's usually not that many en route waypoints. But it just matters how far you're flying. And generally with a 530 and a 430, you're not... you're usually not... It's not usually in a plane where you're flying such a long distance that you're going to have a departure or an arrival procedure anyway. So generally you end up just doing like departure, arrival... Sorry, your origin airport and your destination airport, I should say. And then a couple en route waypoints, and eventually you'll put in a approach procedure probably if you're flying IFR. But yeah, usually like those kind of avionics are not going to be in a plane where you're doing a 2,000 mile route. So you don't play much. Yeah, short 30-minute or so flights, 7 hours in game. I mean, it sounds like you're doing what I did when I started. Like, I only started simming, I guess it'll almost be 4 years this summer. But a lot of people that sim have been doing it for, you know, a decade or 2 or 3, like, or longer, like really long time. I just only got into it a few years back. So for me, like when I started, that's the thing I still am most interested in. I just want to know like the procedures. I want to know navigation stuff, learn the technology, learn the Garmin's, you know, each variant. That stuff I think is really cool. Looks like I can see the airport already right there. There's the runway. All right, we're not quite down to 2,500 feet, so I'll pull back some more power here. Yeah, I just think that stuff is awesome. So it sounds like you might be diving into that stuff really early too, the same way I did. It was just what interested me. All right, we're almost at our initial approach fix, and then we'll switch over. Yeah, we're about to cross it here. We'll see the needle here freak out. All right, we're at 3,000 feet. We need to get it down to 1,500 by the time we get... All right, there's the needle flipping. So we're going to turn left. We're going to switch our source here. Perfect. So now we got both needles. We got our course needle, and we got our vertical guidance needle from the ILS. So we got localizer and ILS. So we turn left, keep that needle centered. Looking right down here. Now our vertical guidance needle is deflected because once we get closer, that'll come down to the middle, and then we keep them both in the middle. Just gonna hand fly it. We need to get down to 1,500 feet now, and then we'll maintain 1,500 until that ILS needle comes down for our vertical guidance. I don't know what the flap speeds are here, but I'm gonna put the first notch of flaps down. We're at like 140 knots right now, and I'm gonna get the gear down. All right, prop full forward. Probably need the fuel pumps on. Turn those on here. Now we're almost on with the localizer, just watching this needle. All right, 1,800 feet. We're gonna get down to 1,500 and hold it there, and then we're gonna watch for the ILS needle to come down on the CDI right down here. All right, it's above us right now. And we can see the runway, but I'm trying to just look at the instruments. And if we want to be crazy, we could do this. Kind of like being having the shield up in the plane. Or under 1,500, whoops. All right, almost on course. And then we have the radio altimeter over here. So when this gets to 200, that's normally our ILS minimums, 200 feet. AGL. Still about 1,500 feet. All right, I blew through the localizer a little bit, so we're going to turn to the right. Oh, no, it's to the left now. Now we have the vertical needle coming down, so I need to be the left. And I need to start descending to catch it. It's far to the left. I'm scared. I have to look outside now. I mean, I know the instruments are telling me I'm good. It's so weird without a visual reference. I mean, we have our attitude indicator, but it's still kind of crazy. Yeah, we're just so close to it. Like, it's really sensitive. Oh, God. I'm messing up. All right, I'm not good enough to do that right now. All right, more flaps to catch up to the glide slope. So that needle right there. And to the left. So hard. I'm just making too big of turns, so not keeping the needle. It's not as easy. The needle's swinging too hard because I'm making too big of corrections. All right, supposedly this thing lands in no time at all. We're very high on the glide slope. 4 whites on the pappies. Oh, the sim crashed again? I'm sorry, man. I forget, did you tell me earlier, Raccoon, if you were on the beta or not? The dog? The puppy has brought her little ball. We have a ball that has a bunch of holes in it, so you fill it with treats. And then she pushes it around. She's brought it into the bathroom that's in this bedroom behind me. Rolling it around. Sorry if you guys hear that. You're not on the beta. Man, I wonder what's causing it. That sucks. It just started recently too? All right, we just hit minimums. Just right about there is about 200 feet AGL. Saw the other plane, I'm just instinctually pulling up.
Landing time log.
Oh, I didn't do the stoppy thing. Sorry, I'm supposed to land with the nose wheel only, somebody said earlier. You have quite a few lately. Man, I wonder what changed. You could try the photogrammetry to uninstall the photogrammetry like I did before. I remember me and... Oh, who else was having that problem? I forget, was it Dave? Anyway, I was having a problem where photogrammetry, turning off photogrammetry fixed all of my crashes. I was just getting insane amounts of crashes. Who is hovering? Oh, here's the other one. Here's one of the other two. I don't know who this is. Oh, all right. NY Flyers coming in. All right, in time to watch a landing. Fine muscles in. Oh, the 207. Sorry, we have to focus on the DHC4. Beautiful. Thing looks like a bird. Just the way the wings are shaped, very bird-like. I'm getting quite a bit more like stutters lately. I don't know what it is. Probably just because I'm in 4K and I'm not used to it. All right, Cyber's coming in the Baron, it looks like. I think it's pretty fun to fly. Everyone's plane looks like an airliner hovering on the Osprey. Oh yeah, the stutters. Yeah, supposedly the next version, like Sim Update 15, is supposed to reduce stutters. I didn't really put it through its paces or anything when I had the beta installed for about 24 hours, but I hope they reduce stutters. That'd be great. It's kind of weird that it, like, there's such a limit to what it loads in advance. I'd rather have like fewer FPS, like fewer frames for a longer period of time rather than it trying to load things in like at the last possible second and then stuttering. All right, we got one more plane to try. Mr. No. Did I update the NVIDIA driver? I did update one, was it yesterday? I think I updated it yesterday. But yeah, I should have, I have the latest NVIDIA driver. Lolich is coming in the longitude. Oh, he was coming in the longitude. Did he go to did he go on a bathroom break during the approach phase? You're calling that butter with nutmeg sprinkles? That was pretty soft landing. But I think this plane is just so, is like a stole type plane. Like, who was saying that earlier? I think HG was saying that you could like land on a postage stamp with it. So I'm not surprised it was smooth. Your yoke reacted in reverse. No. Too slow. All right, we have MVV Shepherds coming in the DA62, and then we'll switch over. We're going to try out I'll make the next one brief because the stream's getting a little long here. I usually go about 3 hours, so we're coming up on 3 hours, about 15 minutes. But I got the last one I got is it's another Microsoft collab. I got 3 $10 planes, so if you have like, I don't know if it's deluxe or deluxe premium, but you get the Microsoft collaboration planes for $10 instead of $15. So the Cessna 195 I started with was Microsoft Coronado, $10. DHC4 is $10, Microsoft and Orbex. And then this one's Microsoft and Oliver Moser. The Dornier or Dornier DOX. It's kind of like amphibious. It's got really high ratings though. All 3 of these have pretty high ratings. Caps lock. It's an attitude, man. You know? It's his style. Major stutters on that landing. All right, Shepard's coming in DA62 time. The 42 is great, by the way. I downloaded the updates. They already pushed some more fixes and updates to it, so like with the yaw damper and stuff like that, so I grabbed that. I do realize the benefits of having something outside of the marketplace and not having to wait until Thursday for updates, but you know, there's pros and cons to each. But the DA42 is super fun. Is it worth buying deluxe now? I think if you have a lot of planes, like the Microsoft collaboration planes, like the ones I'm flying today that you want, it might be worth it because you save $5 per plane. And all of those planes are going to carry over to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So you might have to do the math to know whether it's worth it or not. I don't know if they'll remove that, that deal. Like, who knows? I bet they keep it, you know? It's probably going to be a thing in 2024. But either way, like, I assume there'll be some version of deluxe and premium deluxe in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 as well. So yeah, you might, I don't know if you want it. Yeah, so do you want to wait? It just matters how badly you want the planes. I would bet that 2024 is going to come out later in the year, like August, like the original, or like 2020 came out in, so. All right, one more plane. I guess we're gonna go to Wisconsin, right? Who wanted us to go to Wisconsin? Was it Cows? Was it Sheboygan? We'll do that with this this floaty plane. This Dornier amphibious looking plane. This will be a little silly because this plane just looks kind of ridiculous, so. What was the airport code, Cows? Cows from Oshkosh. Cows, the developer of the DA42.
From 138.4
oh, what?
563.
Oh, I didn't shut it down. Oh, well, I don't need the money. That's fine. I'm just going to abort it. Whatever. What's up, Greg? I've enjoyed lurking. Oh, it's all good, man. Dude, I am such a lurker. Whenever I watch YouTube or Twitch streams, I almost never type anything. So I am also a fellow lurker myself. Not far along yet to keep up with the group flight. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you jumped in, we just landed. So we're going to head up to Oshkosh, or sorry, to Sheboygan briefly. KSBM. All right, we'll go there. Kilo Sierra Bravo Mike Sheboygan. And the last plane on my list I got from the marketplace is the Dornier or Dornier. This thing. Oh, wait, is it only amphibious? Oh no. I think I need a seaport. I need to take off from water, I think. I don't see any gear on this. Let me check the hangar. I think it's amphibious only. Like the lake skipper. Flying boat. Look, it looks literally like a boat right now. Did you see that? It actually literally looked like there was a boat model that they just built it around. Oh yeah, I do need a lake. Okay, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. Yeah, there's no gear on this. This thing has really high reviews though, and I wanted to like switch it up with something a little... like it literally looks like a boat. Dude. This is awesome. Slew to Lake Michigan. They were called flying boats. Right, let's see what's nearby. Yeah, maybe I can just go to the east. Maybe there we can find a... Are they called seaports? Water airports? I don't even know the proper term. Seaport, I guess? I mean, that's for boats, isn't it? Water airport? There's got to be one along the coastline here, right? Somewhere? There's like nothing. No dots. Maybe they're inland a little bit. I wish I would actually hide them all. Slewing. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I could just slew, I guess. Yeah. All right, we'll try it. Runway 31. I'm not going to take the time to learn how to start this thing up this time. But, yeah, I'll just slew it. Duluth. I'll just slew it out of Sheboygan then. I won't go through all the checklists or anything with this one just to save some time. Thanks for the sub, by the way, MJ. From an hour ago. I'm on top of it. This music sounds spooky. Oh boy. We're going vertical with this thing. Taking it vertical in slew mode. Oh, Warsaw or one near Chicago. It's cool. We'll try this slew. If it doesn't work, then I'll find a proper seaport. Oh man. What is going on here? Wait, what is going on underneath it? Does it have like a paddle boat like rudder or something underneath it? Are those just like visual effects? Is that supposed to just be water effects kind of thing? Wait, how did I get in here? Oh. What the? This is the, if you hit external camera, it goes here. Slew and you will see. All right, we're gonna have to slew. It's the only way to get this thing going. Okay, throttle is maxed. Oh wait, actually I need to check how many throttle levers there actually are. Uh-oh, I can't. Oh! We're up! Oh baby! Alright, all the props are still, all the engines are still turning. I love the launch that you get. Wait, how many actual throttle throttle levers are there? Where are they? Wait, I don't see them. Wait, is the throttle doing nothing? Wait, I don't think the throttle does anything. What is this? Is that the throttle? What's this? Oh, that's the engine button. Uh-oh. Control E, Control E. 6 throttles, all controlled by the flight engineer. Uh-oh, we're going down, boys. This thing looks so cool. Uh-oh, I broke it. I broke it. We're going down. We're going down. Oh no, I have crash damage on. Wait, wait. Saved? Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. No. I was just pressing buttons. Nobody saw anything? Alright, we're back. Oh, we're not back. Control E is not working. We're going down again. Put in the water first. Okay, so shouldn't have hit this button. Oh no, maybe I should have. Alright, Control E. Instruments. Beleuchtung. Lotse. What is this? What the? I can't even get up there. Oh, all the windows open? Oh, nice. Are we supposed to see this compass? Oh, that's a clock. Okay, I think the engines are going again. Where are they? Alright, I hope they're on. Uh-oh, only 4 of them are on. Is that gonna be enough? Okay, they're all moving again. Alright, we need to head east. Where's our heading indicator? Or compass? Is this the compass? Oh, right. I think. Oh, yeah, it is. The east is an O. First. So wait, is this east? Probably not. I probably need to turn it until another 90 degrees. Yeah, okay. Where the arrows are pointing. Towards the water, yes, yes. Ost, Austin. Austin is east. This thing is so cool looking, though. Dude. Oh, can we go downstairs? What's down there? Yeah, I never tend to buy these kinds of planes, but it's really fun. It's fun to change it up. What do we got down here? Electricity. What the? Alright, these all work. No, I'm not going to touch anything, don't worry. Altimeter. Literally a flying boat. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can go through the whole inside? Really? Let me see where these instrument cameras take us. Oh my god, that's so cool. They're all running. 1 and 2 are running a bit hotter. My god, this is insane. Very cool. Let's check how we're doing here. What? Oh my god, these are our radios. Navigation A and B. That is so cool. We're gonna have to do VOR navigation in this. I have ADF here. Oh, you can open the glass. Nice. I didn't look underneath it. Okay, nothing. No like paddle boat, paddle looking things under there. Yes, the Grumman Goose. That's another plane that's amphibious only, right? The power plant. Where's the power plant? Oh, is that it right over there? No, that's something else. Is there a power plant? Power plant? Right over your house? Look out your window. Can you see me? Oh, over there. Maybe it's over there. The Goose is amphibious. Oh, it has landing gear as well. Oh, to the left, smokestacks. To the right, maybe? Over here? Must mean these. To the right, yeah. Awesome. You can see our plane in real life, right? That's how this works. All right, I don't know how this is gonna work with my throttle. You know, I don't think it's working with my throttle. Let me set, I'm gonna set my throttle to all throttles. I have them set to 1 and 2 right now. Yeah, I think it's not actually working. Throttle 1 axis. We're going to change this to all throttle axes. Throttle. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Girlfriend's leaving for the airport right now. Okay, I need to set, yeah, throttle axis here. So I have all throttles. I think it's just not controlling them when you set it specifically to throttles like 1 and 2. And let me unbind throttle 2. All right, let's see if that does anything. Okay, it did, but it's reversed. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. All right, where did he go? Yeah, sorry, that was, and I had the music off too, so it was just complete silence. Sorry, she just walked in to say bye. She was heading to the airport. All right, let's bring it down. If you look towards the ocean, you'll see Willie jumping the breakwater. Man, this thing is beautiful. What an awesome model. This is an approved descent maneuver. No dog co-pilot, fail. So let me see if the co-pilot weight is set. Oh yeah, there's a lot. 200-pound co-pilot, nowhere to be seen. I don't think this thing has flaps. I'm hitting flaps. I don't think it has any. We'll see. It kind of looks like it has flaps. Should have started my descent like an hour ago. Only a 2-hour flight. Fly to the ocean. Alright, we're just gonna nosedive this thing and get it down here. Pre-flap era. Yeah, it almost looks like it has flaps right here, right? Yeah. Those look... Aren't those flaps? Yeah, those are flaps right there, it looks like. Like, what is this? This is the mechanism that pushes them down. It looks like. But my flap button isn't... My flaps aren't working. Oh, those are the ailerons. Oh my god. I am a pilot. We'll just pretend that didn't happen, okay? You guys got me covered. Okay, here we go. It's so weird not seeing any normal instruments too. I'm like, I feel this is like the theme of today is I feel very lost. Like even the heading indicators like rotated. Oh. Okay, now the question is where do I have to do anything now that it's down? Do I have to put... I mean, it's made to pretty much only be on water, so I don't know if I have to do anything like put like water rudder style, anything like that. Water takeoff, landing securing. So maybe water takeoff or okay. One of these should show me anchor. Okay, there's an anchor. Oh, nice. It's in this little box here. Oh. It just like abruptly stopped us. Nice. Look at we got an anchor. It instantly goes down. Navigation lights. Let's see what else we have in the checklist because it's not going to be easy to find. Oh my god, here's all the engine starting after starting engine. Valves. Yeah, this is definitely a tooltip enabling thing if you want if I wanted to learn this. Strobe lights, battery switch, aux generator. Okay. Doors closed. Oh. Huh? Okay, there's some doors on the side here. I don't see any doors opening. There we go. Where are the rest of those doors? Maybe they're interior? All right, let's see if we can actually go through this thing with the camera. Oh, it doesn't let me. Wait, what's going on? Hold on, if I hit drone camera, it does this. And I can't move it. Are there like preset positions or something? It's like overriding the drone camera. Oh, there we go. What? That was weird. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe I do I hit A now? Oh, there we go. Dude. I'll never let go, Jack. This is where all the rich people sit. Beautiful tea set. These are all the fixed camera positions. Like Control Shift 1. Or if you hit drone and then... if you hit third person, then drone or something, it'll get you to this, and then you can hit A to go between them all. I don't know if that looks comfortable or not. Literal chairs. These are like Couch Captain Month 2 chairs. Very uncomfortable. It's just one step up from the stool. Beautiful. Crap tons of coffee, I guess. There's a toilet in there, no doubt. And right outside of the toilet, a water fountain, I think. Or maybe this is the toilet. Yeah, this is the toilet. This is the closet. Good luck. Oh, nice. And then we're back to the start. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, somehow I thought I was hitting my drone button, but I was locked to the out. Oh, this opened one of these. Oh, there's like these little doors or like roof hatches that open. So those are like probably one of the first few I hit. Maybe there's one near the back. Yeah, this one slides open, it looks like, with a ladder. And then we have the doors on the side. Sorry, the dog is absolutely freaking out. It's a good thing we're at the end of the stream. I can go take care of her. Oh my god, I'll be right back, sorry. And of course, she was barking at nothing. Classic puppy behavior. Oh, bunk beds. Dude. Hey, these look pretty comfortable, actually. Nice. This is insane. Oh, there's a whole, like, bar section. Oh, kitchen bar. Oh, it's definitely a bar. We got our, rum, no doubt. Oh, what the heck? Wait, how do you get into here? Oh, what the? This is just a secret area with bags of money and a secret briefcase. Nothing in it. This is crazy. I can see why this has such high reviews. It's got 4.7 stars. It's just so detailed. That's awesome. It's crazy. It has nav radio capability in there too. Oh, you thought the dog sound was in the plane? Yeah, sorry about that. I swear, every time I start streaming, she just starts going nuts all day. She's so good and quiet and napping and just being a good girl. And then she's like, you're flying, pretending to know how to fly planes, are we? I'm gonna put an end to that as soon as I can. Like there's the NX Cub. Chilling on the water. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. We're just east of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, along the water. Lake Michigan, yeah. Sweet, that was fun. We got the Hercules here. All right, guys. What the heck? This guy's, you can't see it when I zoom in on it, but this person's gamer tag is arrest my mom. Is that like an SOS, that gamer tag? All right, well, this plane's beautiful. I don't know how often I'll fly it, but I think it was worth the $10 to check it out. Pretty awesome. We got a little time on the water together. And I'm gonna call it a night. Got a good 3 hours in. That was pretty fun. I think I feel like we flew like all old school, like classic, old, ancient, whatever planes today. Cessna 195 business liner. That thing was like very classic looking. No DME. Which is, for me, the worst thing ever. Can't get anywhere. And then the DHC-4, also like old school. I didn't even intend to have like a theme, but we had a lot of old planes. It was fun. Throwback Thursday, yeah. Well, hopefully next Thursday we'll have a few newer planes to try from the marketplace, but today was definitely just finding some things I hadn't bought yet. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And I think that parallel 42 like scenery was awesome, but I'll definitely use that. These planes are like a once in a while kind of thing. It's impressive stuff though. It's really good. All right, boys. I'm gonna call it a night. Get some late dinner here. It's 8:40 p.m. here in California. I'm gonna go get some food, take care of the puppy, and I'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, most likely Saturday for the group flight. You know, every now and then I'll do an unscheduled stream, so I'll talk to you guys on the Discord. Thanks for hanging out. Great to see you all again. And thanks so much for flying along. I swear I know what ailerons are. That is the most embarrassing thing ever. Oh, man. All right. Trust me, watch my tutorials. I know what I'm talking about, guys. What's an aileron? All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, as always. And hope to see you on the next one. If you guys aren't in the Discord and you want to join, I'll throw a link in the chat to it right now if you want to hang out with us between streams. Sierra will sometimes do like a Friday group flight on the Discord where people like join the voice channel and fly airliners and stuff like that. So if that's more your speed, feel free to join. I will see you guys next time. Have a great night. Goodbye. Good night. Can't find anyone else. Oh, I got Lake Pilot.